I just lost the feels to my golf swing. This lesson brought it all back.
That's the feel. That's the feel.
It has been 660 days of the scratch to scratch journey where I started from scratch, never playing this game.
If you don't hit the ground on this one, I'm gonna shatter his kneecap.
To try to become a scratch golfer. And you may ask what that amount of days of playing golf could do to somebody. And I would say it could cause a little injury to my back, IT band, Achilles, and hips.
I think I like threw my back.
But today we are back in action. Day 1 post-injury, and we're back with Bryson DeChambeau's coach to get those feels back. So in this video, you're gonna see us talk about how to properly load and hinge the club on the backswing, what to do when you're over-rotating like I always do, and most importantly, checkpoints to always go back to when you lose your golf swing. So with that, let's go.
For right now, the only thing that feels good is only like half swings, but anytime I go like to a full swing or longer clubs, I can't get this feeling that okay, this is gonna be like a good compressed shot. And I'm like trying to figure it out, but I haven't been able to. But the only thing I'm really doing now is just going here and then doing a little like hip bump and then hitting it.
Yeah.
And generally, okay, maybe it's like overdrawing because maybe I, you know, pull my
I was
chest.
throwing this on. This is Casa Dragonis tequila. I'm just kidding. Water.
This guy's hammered. So yeah, that's kind of it right now. And not a lot of my clubs are playable because
Well, let's take it a step further. So I like what you were saying as far as your backswing's concerned.
yeah.
What's the reaction to that? What should it be?
What do you, reaction to, what do you mean?
So if you're just to simplify this, right?
Yep.
So you have your backswing that you're pushing towards the target and, you know, turning
Yeah.
and then landing.
Yep.
And so you're in your lead side.
Yep.
Then what's the reaction?
When I'm only doing halfway?
Either. Like, what should it be?
So for me, this is where it feels good. Like I get to my lead side and there's like a stretch I feel. I can't really like quantify, but there's a stretch somehow from here where all I need to do is just turn and this like naturally like squares the club face and I don't have to really think about manipulating anything.
Do you pull any balls?
Pull.
Are you getting pull
Yeah.
cuts?
No.
What's the miss?
The miss with what I'm just doing now would be I chunk it or it just goes left. And I'm thinking because I'm just going like this. But
Okay.
yeah, that's
Can I
it.
see you hit a couple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, that's
So that's a right ball.
Yeah, so I knew at the top that was going to be a bad shot. And I feel like when I get too far up, then I feel lost and I don't feel that stretch and then I just swing.
So take your setup. I'm gonna put this at like 40 degrees. At lead arm parallel, I want the lead arm inside that line.
Lead arm inside that line like this.
Do your arm, not your wrist. So I want you to just to feel, yep, turn and get your lead arm there. Good, so lead arm parallel to the ground. Good, elbows are close together. The shaft is gonna be on the base of the bicep to mid bicep.
Yep.
That's acceptable. And this is gonna feel like it's turned at least 80 degrees. Okay, so you're not rotating your forearms or anything, you're just gonna feel that. Money. So like that's just what you have to do.
There I felt like, I didn't do this, but I felt the stretch that I usually get what I've been doing, but I haven't been able to identify why.
The things on the downswing are happening too quick. So I don't want you to like attribute too much of those things. The reason being is if your left arm gets out to the toe line, like right here, like lead arm parallel to the ground, you're gonna do something to lower the club. Okay, so some players straighten their arms, some players tilt back, some players just stand up, like whatever it is. You like to stand up.
Yeah.
We can't have any of those three things happen. So the point being is that halfway back, we need a predictable like checkpoint. So that's a good P2. There you are. So you can see your lead arm is in. The ball to shaft to the elbow, that's kind of in as well. That's kind of where you want to be.
Okay.
So anytime that you took 2 weeks off, you're traveling, you're doing a bunch of stuff, you didn't get to golf. Okay, well, if you don't do this, it makes it hard.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll go a step further. So as you go to the top, that gets your arm, your elbows look close together, elbows down, that's fine. Then on the downswing, your arm is more in, it's not out anymore.
Yeah.
And actually kind of shallowed a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I wouldn't worry about anything else. I wouldn't worry about turning because now the club's inside and you already are starting to turn your hips.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
good lesson.
Once I feel this stretch, and that's what I've been trying to figure out, like what will allow me to feel whatever this feeling is. But once I feel that stretch, the instant I go like this, I turn and
Yeah,
hit
you're gonna do it all
perfectly.
fine. Yeah. But if this is out of position, you're just going to compensate.
Okay.
So let's stay on that narrative.
Yeah.
Keep it that simple. Money.
Dang it.
There's your draw. And by the way, I would swing a lot softer. You're hitting like a short iron.
Okay.
Don't need to rip it. So what do you notice your hips like to do when you do this?
Do this.
Yeah, they like to turn and not slide to the right because it all matches up, right? Like if I was like this, hips slid right, arms go up and out. But if my left arm gets somewhat in, this likes to turn.
Is it okay to have this feeling I have right now where I'm basically turning a little bit and then I'm basically feeling this?
Yes. Yeah, for you, yes.
Okay.
Like you're pushing away from me. Sick. There's your draw again.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's
we
like
got a pattern again.
Yeah, that's been what I've been trying to chase. I think I lose it when I rip this or I go like this.
You lift, yeah.
Because then this stretch goes like, instead of like this, which
Well, for the next
feels-
like week, you just need to work on, what I would do is hit 9 irons, wedges, 8 irons.
Yeah.
And just make sure you're hitting these alignments. Stupid good. Okay.
Okay. I couldn't figure it out what, I think it was really just because I was going like this or.
Well, let's measure that.
For a lot of your guys' requests, I recently opened an academy that will allow you guys to get online instruction from the greatest golf coaches in the world, just like Dana and all the other coaches on my channel. Personally, it's been the biggest help to my own journey, and I just wanted to give that access to everyone else. So if you ever feel lost with your own swing,
Oh, I pulled that so far.
or just want to improve your own game, check out s2golf.com. Link is in the bio. And definitely stay tuned until the end of the video. We do so much more with so many other golden nuggets to get my golf swing back on track. But until then, let's get back to the show.
I didn't turn the face down on that one as much, but
You're fine.
yeah.
Pumping brakes. So we're only going to do for this week. This is your box, okay? Your only focus, so less form rotation. You kind of just went, shut it, took it in a little bit. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I see.
Okay, but the left arm now is in. The shaft it's going to be a little flat because you rotated the forearm and shut the face. Don't worry about that,
Yeah.
but it's base of bicep. It's right here. So your bicep, that being low towards the elbow, is going to give you a chance when that loads to not be steep and your right elbow's down. So now the shaft works from the inside. Now left wrist is bowed, it's fine, turned down, and you're hitting out on it. Okay, like
Yeah,
that, and so now when you look at the downswing, it's the same thing. Where's the left arm? Where's the shaft? Should be in. That gives you a pattern.
Yeah.
Good. Hold on. You know, you didn't hit that solid. See how it started right and drew?
Yeah, yeah.
Very good. Did it again. So that's 4 balls in a row. Same start line, same curve. Wow. Okay.
That's
5 in
the
a row.
feel. That's the feel that I'm trying to get.
Okay. Rinse and repeat. Fine. Okay. Now bring a ball out.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it right behind that last divot. Come back here. Run that feel, and then walk in and replace it. No second guessing.
I'll just go and do it here.
Yep. So same thing where the arm goes and where your turn goes. Good. Walk in and hit it with that feel. Cool. Do it again. So arm lifted on that one. So what ideally you want to have happen with this?
Yeah.
So that I want your mechanism to be feel-based. Don't want it to be so technical. You're gonna have like, this is my guiding light. I'm doing this arm, no rotation of forearms, elbows are in front, but they're in, the hips turn. I have to attach that to my draw. That's what my feel is. To hit this draw, that's what the feel is. Replicate it when you hit the golf ball.
Okay.
Sick. That's how you play golf, right? So like you're not trying to do it over the ball. You already have the feel that's athletic.
Yeah.
And you go. The best way to say this is like, Jerome, if I threw this ball in that basket over there,
Yeah.
just throw it.
Yeah.
Like you're not thinking about it. But you kind of programmed before, so you know how that feels. And then you get into a rhythm.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like we're at Dave and Buster's. Not over drinking, by the way, guys. So, okay, ready? Sweet. Okay.
The Holy Grail.
Yeah, just see it. Don't change anything. Might be just a little longer, slower, but same idea. We're measuring those 2 pieces. Cool. Let's take a look.
Yeah, there's just like, I can't even describe like the feeling, but when I get that feel, like I know when it's going to be a good or bad shot at the top of the backswing every time.
Is this left arm in a decent spot? Right, it's in.
Yeah.
Where's the shaft pointing?
Out the ball.
Outside the ball.
Yeah.
So let's see why. So from here, it's kind of in line, and then you kind of rotate your left arm. So you kind of start doing this a little bit.
Oh, I see.
And then you don't load your wrist a whole lot. So there's not a lot of this going on. And it's actually this, because there's so much flexion. So you're kind of rotating and flexing the wrist just a little bit. And then coming down, that's actually pretty close. Definitely you're standing up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just got hit by a bug. Not bad.
Yeah, I just knew that was going to be a bad shot though at the top. For the wrist hit, this is what I wanted to ask you, because I want to start adding this, but
yeah, radial.
I keep like doing this and then it gets super disconnected and I'm all over the place.
Well, we're probably not going to do it with a 3-wood to be fair, like starting off. Like, I wouldn't train that into existence with a 3-wood. I would do it more with, we'll go back to your wedge and do it.
Yeah.
But let's set up and we'll just get rid of the over rotation piece first.
Okay.
So let's set up.
Yeah, I think I started adding that like 2 months ago and I can't go away from it because I was so...
Well, this is your anti-slice feel.
Yeah.
Like you like to do this so you don't hit a slice, but it also causes some other issues unless you're a cutter of the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, take your setup. So as you're waggling, so just feel the hand path go in a little bit. It's incrementally loading this way. See this right here?
Mm-hmm.
If I put a finger or a dot there, that's loading that wrist. Keep going that way. Keep going. Keep turning. Feel that?
Yeah.
More that way. Keep going. See, now it gets longer.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay. But I still say that the key to this is like not this, just this goes in as this hinges. Let's try one.
So is that left?
Yeah, left arm.
Don't go like
don't
this.
rotate the left forearm.
Just basically move it with your chest like this.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, let's see it. Well, you think about it, you're rotating your wrist like in your forearm like this.
Like this?
And then it's fighting this. It's gonna want to rotate back.
So what I was doing was, what was it? I was like, this?
Yeah, and then it wants to rotate back. So go ahead and take your setup. Same thing with the lead arm and the turn and the hip. So go ahead and then incrementally let this just load. Yes, this is done. So you're done here.
Oh.
So don't do anything from this point. Keep turning. There you go. Keep going. That's the better way to do it. So you're not incrementally loading it. It's kind of getting it done in this realm.
I see.
Got it?
And I was doing like...
You're rotating your forearms. You're going like this going back. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Keep going. Go. Cool. Do that again.
I'm trying to think about this. So usually I'm like I'm trying to, what the difference is?
It's just this.
Rather than this. It's
Okay, don't go around. There you go. Just go here first. Nope, just go here.
Oh, here.
Don't move. Just go here. That. You're just going to have a little bit of that, and it's done.
And then just never turn like
never
this.
Rotate the forearm.
It's basically like...
There you go. Sweet. Okay, so definitely not a playable field. Probably do that at home.
Okay.
That's my recommendation.
Yeah.
So like at home, you go, okay, I'm not trying to do bend the back of the right wrist, flex the left wrist down. Because if I put any rotation of my body to this, it gets sucked inside.
Yeah.
Right? So there's two ways to do this. So if you're a long drive guy, you would probably throw this thing down the line. But this would not rotate. Okay? It gets thrown that way. Now the problem is that you're not trying to do long drive.
Yeah.
So you have to have some radial deviation, which is just this, as this is rotating. So that loads and gets more 90 degrees, and that loads at the top. Okay? That'd be preferred.
Yeah.
So if you look at what you're doing here, there you go. See that?
I see.
Now it's right on your hands and the face is square to your body. And now you keep turning, left arm is in, and then that's perfect.
Oh, that looks, okay. It doesn't look like this.
Yeah, you're not stretching it across you. And then the right elbow's down, that's what shallows the club. And you got to kind of calm the turning piece that you like to do so
Yeah.
much. It's like you're just trying to rip at it too much.
Like with my lower body? Or
Yeah,
my-
you don't. You just need to. What shallows the club is your right arm.
Yeah.
It's not like over here anymore. It looks good. You don't need to like lunge at it and stand up. Keep going. You got it. Keep going. Now from there, just let your right elbow go under the left down to P6.
Right. This one?
Yep, just let it go down to 6. Right elbow bent. Good. See where the club is?
Yeah.
Do that again and stop there. Good. So stop at 6.
Oh, 6.
There.
This-
Now see how you didn't jump?
Yeah.
Now just pivot through the ball. There you go. That's how I would do it.
Okay.
Let me show you what that looks like.
Okay.
There's so much concern with rotation that's not needed. I've said that before.
Yep.
You're good at transverse rotation. It's not your issue.
Yeah.
Your issue is more kind of like lever assembly stuff.
Yes.
So now there's different ways to skin the cat, but like traditionally, like I have some players that have their elbow behind. I have some players that have their elbow in front. It depends on what they do and how this is all set up. It's not a one size fit all situation.
Okay.
But for you, you're inherently steep.
Yeah.
Okay, so what affects that is the right arm. So now that you're waiting for your right arm to get under the left, now that club is down, the lead arm and shoulder line up.
Yeah.
So now your pivot naturally, because you rotate well, already opens up and you don't really extend. That's a really good picture.
Okay.
That's what, and you turn fine.
Yeah. I want to double downing on this turn here. So it's this, and I'm not even, like, no more of that. It's just this and
And you let your left arm go in with your rotation.
left arm going with my rotation.
Yep. Right, so the elbow
Don't.
spacing's good, right? This is in 40 degrees. Then on the downswing, I mean, let's say you make a backswing. Downswing, right elbow goes under the left. There you go.
Okay.
Got
so
it?
this is basically pointing out.
Yeah, it's flat towards
And
me.
I was kind of doing.
Yeah, you were doing this, and you were doing a little bit of this on the backswing.
Like that.
That's why the
versus-
shaft was always pointing outside the ball.
Oh, I see.
Good. I literally just want you to do that and then come down to 6.
Okay.
This is how I would do it.
Yeah.
Good. And to keep your structure.
Okay, hold on.
We're gonna do it together. So set up to the ball. So
So
good,
six.
good to P3, good lead wrist. Good. Go to 6, right elbow under the left. Good. So see how you're not ripping open, just get the right elbow under. Yep, right elbow under. There. Now pivot. Hold. Heel line right there.
Okay.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
this is still together, this is under, this is around. And hold your finish. Go P2 to 3 and stop. Money. Okay, now down to P6 and stop. No bouncing. Go for it. Hold it. There you go.
What do you mean by no bouncing?
Like don't try to like pump energy into it. Just go here and just go chip.
So.
You're just trying to learn to keep the right arm kind of like this.
Okay.
Okay?
What do I usually do?
Like it's too much going on.
Oh, I see.
Good, P2. Now go to 3, turn, left arm in. Good, right elbow under the left to 6, stop, pivot, hold. There you go. Come look at this. That is your most complex mapping that you can do,
Yeah. Okay.
okay? It's pulling all the angst and trying to hit the ball out of your system. That's why I'm doing it this way. So, and it's gonna get all the mechanics in high gear. So see how that's different? See how the club's like just slightly outside the hands? Up the right forearm. Add your turn to that, lead arms in. So now the mass of the club is more inside the ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, just slightly. It doesn't need to be like crazy. And then the right elbow's down. And then that lowers, right elbow's under the left, club's in and back. Are you standing up there?
No.
No, because you're taking that pattern away from yourself through time, okay? And then through here, you pivot around. See? Face stays square, knees come together. arms are straight.
Yeah. Okay.
Because here's the problem, Jerome. So in a golf swing, what people don't do, they want to do, they say they want to do it, they don't do it, is they look at somebody like a Jason Day or Adam Scott or Tom Kim or whatever, and they really like what happens around the impact interval, right? Now, first and foremost, you're looking at outliers. They're outlier movements that they've developed since they were little kids. And not only did they grow with that pattern, which they have, like I'm sure Adam hasn't changed that pattern since he was little. Yeah. Now you need to develop those things. When your lever assembly is not doing what it should, which is kind of like doing this stuff and then it steepens, well, your brain knows this pattern's going on. It's not going to stay down on it. You're going to lunge forward, stand up to try to find the bottom. Yeah. That's not a successful way of doing it. So if you're hitting a lot of wedges where you learn to get here, you're like, oh, okay, like my face isn't wide open, it's turning down, and this is here, boom, I can pivot through the ball and hit good contact. Yeah, yeah, gotcha. Anytime you lose it, like that's the place you should go. Yeah. And then it's like, okay, I got it, good. And then you're not thinking about, is it up here or is it here? It's like, no, dude, like you set all that here.
Got it, here.
Golf swing's done by P2.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Just turn, that's in, and then right elbow under the left. See how you flex down every time you do that?
Okay, so it's...
You didn't stand up when you did that?
Yeah. Let me try again.
Yeah. Sick. Very good. So you went down on that one.
And usually I go up.
Yeah. Remember why you go down. Why do you go down? Because the right arm goes under the left and the shaft pitches behind you. Right. For you. I'm saying that because I have half my students don't do that. Half do. Depends on their body and their pattern and everything else.
Would you say then I'm not like going like this, I'm basically just going
You're using your pivot. See how you're turning more to do that? And now your right arm doesn't get sucked behind you?
Yeah. Okay.
Money. Where's the angst coming from?
What do you mean? Oh.
I can tell.
Like here?
So like I know you want to do things correctly.
Yeah.
Right? Where is the apprehension coming from?
I think the main thing is just like when I don't play golf and then I feel like I lose it and then I can't.
Is that a reality though?
Find it.
You didn't hit one pull cut. You hit one with your 3-wood, sorry. But every wedge you hit, you started to the right, you drew it back. Yeah. They're pretty decent contact, most of them. So what in reality did you really lose? The reason why I'm saying this is like, there's certain golfers that historically, like, the story of Bruce Litsky? No. Pretty famous. So Bruce Litsky used to take like half the season off, like in today's world would be unheard of, but he would shut it down for like 3 months, come back and play golf and not touch a golf club. Why?
I don't know. Because
he doesn't buy into the fact that he's rusty, right? Like that's something in your head that's doing that. That's why I asked that question. Your behavior is a little bit like, oh, I've lost something because I haven't done something meticulously for the last 2 weeks. I took 2 weeks off. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not even real.
I guess, I did before this, like the last 5 days, I've been grinding 8 hours to try to find it again.
That was an action from what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, did you just go try to pick up where you left off and not worry about it, or?
I tried to play and it was nothing. I couldn't hit anything. And then I haven't played since like last week because I just don't feel confident at all in my game.
So if we go back to the beginning of the lesson, what did I show you on video that you have to measure? This is the point of this conversation. I can't change your personality. I can't make you Bruce Litsky. Yeah. Right? So you're going to be very cross the T and dot the I, cross the T, dot the I. That's just your personality. But what you can do is you can do that at the first time you start to hit golf balls. So if you took 3 days off, you come back and you go, okay, what did my last video say? Left arm's in 40 degrees, right? Yeah. At P3 with my turn and my hips, and then on the downswing, lead arm's in, not out, and maybe right elbow more under. Like if you just did that and you did that again, your mindset, instead of it being like, oh crap, it's not good, I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. And if you just stick with that, you create your consistency. And then you don't add to it. You just like, okay, that's where it is, unless you take another lesson and you add to it. Okay. Because right now you're in this position where you're shooting 80, That was the last time
Before the break, yeah.
before the break.
Yeah.
And so you're putting that as like a finish line, like you got to shoot 75 now,
Yeah.
which should be doable, especially if you're hitting a bunch of 9-iron and wedges all day long. It should be very doable. I'm just telling you, like if you measure those things and you keep hitting that ball flight, pretty doable.
Yeah, I guess for me it's when I before the break, there was something in my body I like could feel that I'm like, this is gonna be a good shot. It's gonna be a shot, and then I've been trying to just go back to the videos and be like, oh, okay, like this is what I need to do, but I can't get to that feel, and I can't even like quantify that feel.
But we did today.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my point. You got it. Okay, I have it. Good enough. So like a lot of tour guys, that's how they act. I'm not going to break them down like you.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them based off a big picture thing that they've been occupying. This is the phase you need to do so that you can be committed to hitting a golf shot.
Yeah.
Like you're standing here uncommitted to hitting golf shots. Like you can't do that. Like you got to find something that makes you commit to it.
Yeah, that's like the big thing. I'm just like not even confident over a ball right now, and so I don't even want to play because I know I'm gonna go out there and just like not do well.
Cool. So based off the first video I did, that's what you commit to.
Okay.
Sweet. Contact was good, right?
Yeah.
See how it wants to draw? That's what I'm saying. Like, so that first thing, and I know I'm over here, because I've already gave you the instruction.
Yeah.
The right ball that you're hitting that's solid, the left arm's too far out, you tilt back, hit it, starts right. Because your brain knows it's too far out. So the very first thing you do is you go, hey, I'm going to get, number one, left arm has to get in at P3.
Left arm has to be okay.
With my turn, so my elbows are close together. There. Now you're not going to tilt back.
Tilt back like this.
That way. That's
what-
what hits the ball right. If the arm is out,
Yep.
coming down, I'm going to hit a dead freaking low pull. Right?
Yeah.
Brain doesn't want to do that. Tilt, face lays open, bam, to the right. Sweet. That's how I'd practice. I know you want to hit this bomb, like you want to get that condition, but it doesn't work that way. So do it again. Cool. Okay. Show me P3 what you're working on. Go there and completely like stop. Right elbow under the left. After that. So go to P3. Good. Right elbow under the left.
Oh, here.
Good. Now pivot. Hold. See how it's flush and it didn't go right?
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like, I don't know, Dorothy Hamill. Like you get scored on your finish, right?
Yeah.
None of this stuff where it's like, oh, it didn't feel good. Like
Yeah.
I can't attribute what that ball's going to do. P3, done. P6, then keep the elbow under, pivot. Wow. Okay, so that's you're going to hang your hat on that for a week.
Okay.
That alone. Now, what your responsibility is you get your phone, you put it on the tripod down the line, and your only victory is what you measure.
Yeah.
Okay? So if your left arm's out here, I don't care if you hit it good. Your left arm's out. That means something's going to break down soon.
Yeah.
Okay? If this is like this, that's a problem.
Yep.
Okay? Needs to get here. Right elbow under the left.
Mm-hmm.
And then pivot around the corner. Okay?
Got
One
it.
more. So P3. Good. Slow it down. P6. Money. Money.
I'm just trying to think how.
Kind of held the finish. You kind of hit it and went. I don't know what that was. Yep. That's my point. All right. Hit all those balls like that. That's what you're doing. Any questions?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Hit all those balls.
Thanks again for watching the first video of 2025. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. A lot of new things coming up on this channel. A lot of new goals for myself and my own golfing journey. But I'm also interested in your guys' own goals, whether it's golf or not. So if you made it this far, first of all, you're awesome. But comment down below your New Year's resolutions and your own goals. And also check out this video. YouTube said you would love it. Peace.